This is the teacher's kit, and I'm just going to show you a little bit more about some of the things in the teacher's kit. There's another video where I've shown you about the stethoscope and some about the harmonicas. So this one is about the paper. You might think, well, you know, this is some old paper, but you can do lots of things with paper. One of the things you can do, which is shown in my cards, is wrapping things up. So I'll just demonstrate that for you. You might have a little bit of time at some point to do this, or the children can do it. So you don't want to be precise, you just want to be rough. You won't be able to be precise because you probably won't have time. So you can take an instrument, wrap it up, okay, just as well as you'd wrap a birthday present or a Christmas present. The best sort of wrapping sellotape is really masking tape, because that's very easy for children aged 2 and 3 to use. And just wrap it up a bit. You think, well, why are you doing that? Well, how exciting is that for a 2-year-old to find, say, maybe inside a den somewhere or underneath a blanket, and then they would unwrap it. And there's a video of children doing exactly that, which you can find on our site, which is children unwrapping loads of instruments which we've all wrapped up. And okay, they just unwrap them and then unwrap another one, then unwrap another one, and then eventually they start playing all the instruments. But the excitement for them is unwrapping things, so it's very nice for them. The other thing, of course, there's lots and lots of things you could probably think of doing with this paper, but I've found that it actually rips in quite a musical way. So you can make quiet sounds and a loud sound by ripping fast. And of course children will love this because it's quite destructive. And you can get a few of them all trying to rip in time, which is quite good for the coordination, because you can do writing. It's great to get chalk or charcoal onto these things and write on the paper and make marks on the paper. It's also big enough, these brown bits, big enough maybe to do a bit of hiding, a bit of dressing up. You might be thinking, what's this got to do with music? Well, 2 and 3-year-olds do not really think about whether something is music or dressing up or ripping or whatever it is. It all goes together. And anyway, if they were to dress up, they'd be making sound with this paper, and it would all be listening and that kind of thing. And they might want to dress up and then make music for dancing with. So just allow the children to explore in the way that they'd like. You can also use your masking tape to maybe build things out of this paper. You can stick it together into bigger pieces. I've used this paper, for instance, in an outside area where I've put a big piece of string across between fences, which were luckily there, and then just made a big den out of it, which in the wind is great. And also, I don't know if you can see, but it's quite, you can see through it a little bit, it's a bit translucent, so it's quite nice to get the sun going through that. And of course, in the wind, it makes a lovely sound. And then in the end, because it's only paper, you can get the children to like crumple it all up and then put it in the recycling.